Pp2 Mathematics Activities in Competency-Based Curriculum. In a competency-based curriculum, mathematics activities for Pp2 Pre-Primary 2 students should focus on developing foundational skills. This might include activities related to counting, recognizing shapes, basic measurements, and simple patterns. Additionally, you could incorporate hands-on activities, games, and interactive tasks to engage young learners and foster their mathematical. Sure, here are some examples of mathematics activities for Pp2 students in a competency-based curriculum. Counting with objects. Provide a set of small objects like buttons or beads. Ask students to count and place the corresponding number of objects next to numerals written on cards. Shape hunt. Give students a list of shapes to find around the classroom or their surroundings. For instance, they could search for circles, clocks, wheels, squares, books, windows, and triangles, pyramids, roof lines. Pattern play. Create simple patterns using colored blocks or stickers. Have students continue the patterns by placing the correct blocks in the sequence. Measuring fun. Provide rulers or measuring tapes along with different objects of varying lengths. Students can measure and compare the lengths of pencils, crayons, or classroom items. Number line jump. Draw a number line on the floor with numbers written at intervals. Call out a number, and students take jumps to that number, helping them visualize number order. Sorting by attributes. Give students a mix of objects, shapes, colors, sizes, and ask them to sort them into groups based on specific attributes, like sorting by shape or color. Number stories. Create simple word problems related to everyday situations. For example, if you have 3 apples and give 2 to a friend, how many do you have left? Building shapes. Provide craft materials like popsicle sticks or Play-Doh. Students can use these materials to construct and explore different shapes. Dice games. Use dice to play games that involve counting and recognizing numbers. For instance, students could move game pieces on a board according to the number rolled. Mathematical art. Combine art and math by having students create symmetrical designs or patterns using shapes and colors. Remember, these activities should be engaging and age-appropriate, aligning with the developmental stage of Pp2 students. They encourage hands-on exploration and understanding of foundational mathematical concepts. Graphing favorites. Create a simple graph with categories like favorite colors or animals. Have students place stickers or marks to represent their choices, then discuss the results together. Number hunt. Hide number cards or paper numerals around the classroom. Students can find the numbers and match them to corresponding objects or pictures. Shape collages. Provide magazines, newspapers, and scissors. Students can cut out shapes they find, circles, squares, triangles, and create collages. Cooking math. Involve students in a basic cooking activity that requires measuring ingredients like flour, sugar, and water. This helps them understand measurements and fractions. Math walk. Take students on a short walk around the school or playground. Ask them to count certain objects they see, like trees, benches, or windows. Number bingo. Create bingo cards with numerals. Call out numbers, and students can place a marker on the corresponding number if they have it on their card. Shape scavenger hunt. Provide a list of shapes for students to find outdoors or around the classroom. This encourages them to recognize shapes in their environment. Counting rhymes. Use rhymes and songs to teach counting in numbers. For instance, 5 little ducks, or 10 in the bed. Measurement exploration. Set up different stations where students can explore measurements using non-standard units like paperclips or buttons. Math puzzles. Offer simple jigsaw puzzles that involve arranging pieces to form shapes, numbers, or basic images. These activities aim to promote active learning, exploration, and understanding of fundamental mathematical concepts. Remember to adapt the activities to suit the needs and abilities of your specific group of Pp2 students. Bean counting. Use small beans or similar objects as counters. Have students place the correct number of beans on cards with written numerals. Nature shapes. Take a nature walk and encourage students to find objects that resemble different shapes. This helps them relate shapes to real-world objects. Math story time. Read a math-themed storybook that involves counting, shapes, or patterns. After reading, discuss the math concepts in the story. Pattern bracelets. Provide beads in different colors and shapes. Students can create their own patterned bracelets using these beads. Mathematical songs. Teach math concepts through songs or chants. You can create simple rhymes that help with counting, shapes, and numbers. Number towers. Use building blocks or cups. Students can stack them to create towers with the correct number of blocks corresponding to numerals. Shape bingo. Similar to number bingo, but with shapes. Students match shapes called out to those on their bingo cards. Measurement comparison. Provide items of different lengths, like ribbons or strings. Have students order them from shortest to longest. Shape hunt drawing. Students can search for shapes in their environment and then draw pictures incorporating those shapes. Math obstacle course. Set up a simple obstacle course with numbered stations. Students follow the course while practicing counting and moving from one station to the next. Play-Doh math. Provide Play-Doh for students to create shapes, numbers, and basic objects while discussing their characteristics. Math memory game. Create pairs of cards with matching numbers of objects or shapes. Students play a memory matching game to find the pairs. Number line art. Draw a number line on a large piece of paper. Students can place stickers or drawings on the line to represent different numbers. Remember to make these activities interactive, engaging, and fun, while also reinforcing key mathematical concepts. Adapt the activities based on your students' interests and abilities to ensure an effective learning experience.